Hello, everybody. Appreciate your time. Thank you for tuning in. This is D with PBS. Appreciate you coming on. Had a great day today. I am working hard for you folks in terms of getting you some people to come into the door and make some purchases. But also, I'm here to build some relationship with you and your customers. Pretty much making a fan base for you folks. Been working real hard. I know how it is in sales where you wait on people to come through the door. You spend all day at work, whether you come in at 9 o'clock or sometime you come in at 10, and you just kind of waiting on people to buy something. Basically, if they buy something, great. If they don't buy anything, for those that work on straight commission, you are in big trouble. Now, regardless, you may say, I'm just in the telling business and I'm just here basically to give information. You know that in order to feed you and your family, they must make a purchase. Now, of course, if you're making commission and you get hourly pay, a lot of time the commission isn't much. A lot of times the salary isn't much, but sometimes companies do that to just keep you in the game, they say. But hopefully you'll get to making some real money, some money where you can really feed you and your family. So that's the reason I've been working real hard for you folks. Again, during the month of November and December, you can come on the platform, be a member for absolutely free, and be connected with buyers, be connected with people who been elsewhere and just had bad service. That's right, they had bad service, so my team doing a lot of that as well. Some sales training. A lot of people out there just thrown to the wolves and just don't know how to conduct business. We also doing it also with small businesses as well, giving some sales training, customer service skills, the whole nine, folks. But again, I started off in Foley this morning, worked my way all the way back to Pascagoula, Mississippi, just building some relationships again for folks. So when they come in your store, they'll pretty much be a fan of yours, ready to do business, instead of those that are just kicking tires regularly. So folks, I hadn't really had a chance to even sit down. I probably won't have a balanced life for a very long time because I'm working so hard for you. So I had a chance to stop at Moe's and get something to eat. And right now I'm in my car and I'm on the Dawes side of town, folks. I'm on the Dawes area, just off the Cottage Hill area. So I had a long day today, so decided to get me something healthy where I can have the energy to continue to work for you. See, I went and got me one of these bowls right there. Got some guacamole in there, a little bit of onion, lettuce, some tomato, beans at the bottom, and of course got that chicken down at the bottom, folks. So about to tear in and then get right back to work, folks. Working hard for you. Over the holidays, folks, I want you to think about all the business that you can create. Now, of course, I'm going to create some for you, but I want you to really put your thinking cap on and kind of think outside the box in terms of those who get declined regularly. What could you do to them, or for them, I should say? The people who just don't have enough money to buy. A lot of people come in and the credit don't allow them to do it. Do you let them run out the door? Do you say to yourself, well, I'm on to the next. They can't buy anything, so I'm on to the next one. Those people, folks, are precious as well. We help those people also. And there is a lot of money that is being left on the table just because they can't buy at the moment. Now, I know many of you say, well, they're not able to buy. What can they do for me? How can I make a sale with them? Again, think outside the box, folks, in terms of helping them get back on track. Think about all the different companies out there who will get them financed. That's right, who will get them financed. And most of them probably still will be able to do business with you. How do I know? Because I'm connected to them. So think about that. Think about all those people who come in for one product and they just don't have enough money for the other one. I want you to think outside the box too, as well as how can you get them back in the game? What about those people who come in and they have one thing in mind, but they need something else? For example, they may come in for a sofa. They may come in for a mattress for them or maybe their daughter, or a bedroom set. Or maybe they don't want a mattress, Maybe they need an adjustable base. You're leaving money on the table if you don't show it to them. Now, a lot of times you don't show it to them because you don't feel comfortable with the product. I know because I've been there. A lot of times you don't show it to them because you just don't believe in the product as well. Letting you know this, folks, you are selling yourself short when you don't show them the adjustable base. You're really selling yourself short. Now, you may be saying, I don't have one, and that may be part of the issue, but before I had a lot of those products, I still believed in them strong enough to still sell them. And when I was able to afford it, that's what I did. I went ahead and bought those products. So hopefully you're thinking on those lines. Is not in terms of not leaving money on the table. Same with those who sell cars. A lot of time when somebody can't buy anything, you leave and they leave. You probably walk off before they do. And they don't buy anything that day. There are programs out there, folks, who can still help them get finance. There are people who specialize in those areas who can still get them bought. Now, you just may be just thinking about commission at your place of business, but you can still stay where you're at and still make money, even when they get declined. But now, you hadn't been taught this because the person, or the business I should say, who hired you on have no clue. They're just doing things from old times or from the old way of doing business. You hire somebody, you get them in the door. You hire somebody here and they tell you, write down a list of everyone you know, from young to old, from 0 to 99. Write down the name of that person that's still in the hospital, in the crib after being born. Write down the name of your nephew who's in kindergarten. Write down the names of the old lady who's in the nursing home, who's never leaving. Can't walk, can't talk, but just put the name down anyway, because she's associated with folks. That's an okay way of doing things, folks, but we must do things now in the fast lane. It's 2021 now, folks. It's 2021, and it's time out for going slow. It's time to go fast right now. You're being left behind. How do I know? All these different car companies are selling cars online. They're not even coming up to the dealership. They're bringing them to your house. People are taking your trade-in online, coming up to your house, towing the car away. Same with furniture. People buying it online, not even coming into the furniture store, getting approved online, all those other things. So that's the same with any electronic as well. Cell phone companies, prepaid companies are blowing them out of the water with different product and different ways of doing things. So you can continue to do it those ways, folks, but I can promise you, you'll be out of business real quick, or you'll continue to just look out of the window. But the choice is yours, of course, folks. Choice is yours. Again, 2021 with Zoom, the internet, everything is on your side. It's designed for you to win. Your prayer has come true in terms of spending more time with your children. Your prayer has come true in terms of making more commission and spending less time with the customer, and less of a headache as well, by doing things more effectively. All right? So I'm going to finish up this food and then get right back to work for you folks. All right. Make sure you leave me some comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you hadn't already. Many of you hadn't subscribed to the channel. I see you watching it, but I need you to subscribe to the channel to help a lot of you all out there. Holidays are coming up and you will be left behind. Business will be slow for those who just continue to look out of the window and not become more proactive. So first way you can become more proactive is subscribe to the channel and be part of a team for absolutely free. All right. So sign off again. Leave me some comments below. Leave me some questions on how can you get started if you hadn't already. But if you already started and become a member, just leave me some questions if nothing else. All right.